Hey Slim, hey Jan, first person in the room. Chris, thanks for joining. Carol. S.A. Tato. Well, hi all. Thanks for coming today. 2 for Friday at 4, number 33. I'm Bunny Barnes. So yeah, that little thing. I'm just trying to learn my chords. You know, most of you, hi Tom, Mike, hi. Most of you know that I don't really know the neck of my guitar. So I've been trying to learn some of those little jazzy chords. Hey Toby, thanks for coming. Hey Stan. All those little jazzy chords, you know, I just don't really, if this were the nut, this would actually be a C7 suspended, and then that's a C7, and that is C7 flat 5, and that is C, just a major chord, and then I'm looking at this one, that would be like, if that were the nut, that would be, it could be I don't know, I Googled it, it could be an A minor 6, or it could be a D9. So I'm just starting to learn that stuff, and I really want to, you know, I don't know what I'm playing most of the time, and I really want to learn it. So that's what I was doing when you're coming into the room to take your front row seat. So hi all. Hi Ben. Thank you so much for coming. I think I got you all. I probably missed the invisible people. If Kit, Sarikaku, and Linda Worster are here, I'm going to say hello to them now, and maybe anybody else that I miss might be invisible. Maybe that's why I can't see them. So, yeah, Mel Bay, here we come, really. I should have studied Mel Bay, but somebody stole page 23. Today is going to be a Julie. Hey, Jesse. Good to see you. Yes, sir, I missed the chat room. I'm going to Nashville. I'm coming to Nashville. So maybe I'll see you around there. Today it's going to be a Julie Andrews tribute show. Julie's birthday is coming up on October 1st, and I don't think I'll have a live stream before then. She's going to be 86, and she's been performing since she was 12 in 1947. The first tune is from 1959. It's a Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein Broadway show, The Sound of Music. It's the story of the Von Trapp family, Von Trapp Familia. Captain Von Trapp and his family sing it during the concert at the end of Act 2 as a statement of Austrian patriotism in the face of the pressure put on them by the Nazis to join the Navy for them. They use it to symbolize his goodbye to his homeland of Austria, using this little white fuzzy flower as a symbol of his loyalty to Austria. It was the last song written by Hammerstein, who died of stomach cancer in 1960. The Von Trapp children sing it with their father, and the captain, and their nanny, Maria. On Broadway, Maria was played by Mary Martin, and in the film, of course, it was played by Julie Andrews. This small white fuzzy flower is, of course, the Edelweiss. And it's actually illegal to pick an Edelweiss in Austria. It's protected. They grow it in hothouses for the tourists to buy. Who am I missing? Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Thanks for coming. Dennis Shambo. So, it's most of you know that I was a German teacher for 37 years. And I used to teach this song to my students in German, of course. So here's my arrangement of Edelweiss. Edelweiss, noble white, is what that means. Hey, Marty. Edelweiss. Thanks, honey. Say hi to my cousin, Marty. You'll like this one today, Marty. And again, Carol Pred and S.A. Tedhope, Terry Linder, Karen Lutka Moore Josephine. Thank you for joining. I don't recognize that name. Cool. Ben is here and Terry. Thank you so much. Thanks for the good comments. I see all the hearts coming up. Slim, sweet. Thank you. This is the part of the show where I tell you to share, and it's on replay. If you share it to your page, then other people can watch it on your page. Hey, Debbie Lipstroyer Basayo. I think I said that right. Thanks for coming. And if you share it to your page, your friends can watch it later. And I promise I will read all the comments later. And thanks to Toby Simmons for sharing it on the West Coast. All the times that I'm going to give to you today are East Coast times. And I'll encourage you to write reviews for your favorite artists. I just wrote one the other day for Tommy Emmanuel with Richard Smith on their new EP, Accomplice 2. Go check that out. And, like their Facebook page and subscribe to their YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything to write a review or subscribe, and it's something that will help the artist out. A big shout out to, thank you, Sartorius. Hallo von Deutschland. Helene Tober Fowler. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Dave Falcone did a great thing from World Cafe Live. I shared it on my page, so if you missed it, he's going to have one more from World Cafe Live on Friday at 1. So go watch his replay, and then remember to tune in next Friday at 1. Martin McNeil does a thing on Thursday. Raleigh announced that. He's at, I think it's 4. Toby, post that for me, please. On Thursday. I'm going backwards now. Raleigh Brown just did a fabulous set. Wow, it was rousing. He did a great set today and I shared that as well on my page. He does Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3. Sunday is going to be his 300th show. He's going to do a Zoom with all the people who watch him. So if you're available, send an email to Raleigh@RaleighBrown.com. Go to his page, Raleigh Brown, BROWN, and you can check that out. Hello, Richard. Thanks for joining. Check out Raleigh. Sunday's going to be a special afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but I'm sure going to try. Lawrence Juber is doing a special Fingerbuster Friday today at 4:30. So he's going to be on right after me, so you'll have a few minutes, and then you can go right over to Lawrence. He's a wizard, you know that. Saturday, Tim Eady is still doing his thing at 5 o'clock. He's having some technical problems now and then, but he usually does something at 5 from Scotland, and he is also a wizard. Joe Robinson, our Australian friend, are doing a Saturday at 7 p.m., and he's canceled all his 2021 gigs and some into 2022 because of the Delta variant. So if you can, support Joe Robinson Saturday at 7 p.m., and if I'm home, I will share all of these. Sunday, Patty of Tuck and Patty. Patty broke her toe, so they're laying low for a little while. She will not be able to come. They will not be able to come to World Cafe live on October 17th as planned. But they will be back, and I'm sure that Tuck Andrus is doing his Tuck's Tips on Tuesday at 4 still. But Patty's laying low for a bit. She's got to have her toe heal. They had to have surgery on it. It was that serious. Sunday, a dilemma on Sunday. We have Andrew Clark. It's Sunday at 7 from Canada. He's a singer-songwriter and also does some really wonderful covers. If you really want some mellow singing, Andrew's your man. And then at the same time, Anthony Snape does his live. He's a singer-songwriter from Australia at 7 on Sunday. And he also started a Patreon channel. He's in lockdown in Australia, so if you can tune into his page, I usually have 2 pages going. I'll listen to one of Andrew and one of Anthony. Sometimes both at the same time. That's interesting. So Anthony Snape, Sunday at 7, if you can. Alberto Lombardi, our Italian friend, is still doing his live on Monday at 3:30. He has an occasional live gig coming up, but he's still been doing. He does acoustic and electric, and Yeah, he's pretty much a singer-songwriter and does all these covers. He's a fabulous fingerstyle guitarist. And then, of course, don't forget Muriel Anderson. I believe she's back from her sailboat with her fiance Brian, and she's continued to do her Monday lives at 7 p.m. This week might be a little longer because I think she's back on the U.S. soil. Well, she was always in the U.S. waters, but I think she's back on land now. So Monday at 7 for Muriel Anderson. And most of you know, who did I miss? Got Richard, got Marty. Mark Matthews. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming in. I always thank the Guitar League for having me over there. And Mike Verbick. Toby, thanks for the link there. What is that the link to, Toby? Let us know. Yes, Joe Robinson is great. Yes, Fingerbuster Friday with LJ. That's right after me, so check him out because he's fabulous. We all know that. So most of you know I went to the Martin Taylor Retreat, and that was posted last week. I want to thank all of you for tuning in last week with Sue. I did a thing with Time Travelers too, and we sang a patriotic set. So if you missed that, you can go back on my Facebook page and check that out. It's also on YouTube now. You know, Raleigh said to me, you know, you're outed now. Everybody knows you can sing. But if you've been following my story, you know that I had vocal cord cancer, and I really only have a 7-note range now, and I don't really feel comfortable singing solo. Sue has a marvelous voice, and so I feel comfortable doing harmonies with Sue, but it's a thing we do for the seniors. And maybe we'll come back at Christmas. If we're still doing lives at Christmas, maybe I'll come back at Christmas with Sue, and Time Travelers 2 can do you a Christmas set. That would be fun, huh? I think you guys would enjoy that. So I've already talked to Sue about that. We're thinking maybe we'll do that. That's probably going to be the only time you're going to hear me singing. I much prefer doing the fingerstyle. So, what else? Oh, yeah, important stuff. I'm leaving on Sunday for Nashville for Tommy Emmanuel Guitar Camp. Jan Anderson's leaving tomorrow. She's going to see him. I think is it South Carolina, Jan? And then she's going up to meet in Nashville too. So we're going to be at Tommy Emmanuel Guitar Camp. This fabulous teachers, Stephen Bennett, Pat Bergeson, Annie Selleck, Stewie French, Richard Smith, John Knowles will be there. And they're going to have a special guest performance at the Ryman Auditorium for the students. Jorma Kaukonen is going to join in at the Ryman. So that should be a real treat. We're going to go to Sun Records, and it should be Charleston. Jan's going to Charleston. So that should be a treat too. So you stay safe out there on the road, Jan. And so I won't be here next week. But I'm really going to have a great time at camp, I'm sure. And Steve Edelman, Slim, has said that he's going to sub for me next Friday. I don't know if he'll do 2 weeks in a row, but maybe we can smooth talk Slim into doing 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, Chris, I'll see you at camp. Yay, camp. So, Steve Edelman, look for his post on my page on Friday, and he's going to do a 2 for 4. 2 for 4 for me. You'll have to probably go to Slim's page, to Steve Edelman's page, to see him, but post a link on my page, and people can find you there. So that'll be next Friday. And I probably won't be doing October 1st either. Thanks for considering it, Steve. Because I'm going to see Tommy Emmanuel live at the Keswick Theater. If you're in this area and you haven't bought tickets yet for Tommy at the Keswick Theater in Glenside, go do it. He's also going to be at the Town Hall on Sunday in New York, Manhattan. So realistically, I will be back for my twofer on October 8th. I know it's a long time, but I hope it'll be worth the wait. So, the second selection I want to play for you today is, I call it my Julie Andrews medley. The first of the two tunes is from the 1964 movie Mary Poppins. It was originally sung by Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews, and it won the Academy Award that year for Best Original Song. It was written by Robert B. and Richard M. Sherman. Yes, Sherman Brothers. Coincidentally, the same name as my cousin's shoe store. Right, Marty? Yeah, I used to be a Sherman. But I always say that's why I married my husband. I thought that Bunny Barnes really rolled off the tongue nice and was a good stage name. So that's where I got the Barnes from, Stephen Barnes. But yep, I used to be a Sherman, and it was Richard M. and Robert B. Sherman who wrote this song. And it was inspired by one of the sketches and one of the drawings of a chimney sweep, and is attributed to the ancient British and German folklore of how shaking hands with one could bring a person good luck. My arrangement is based on the Mario Abril arrangement that Stephen was showing me. And the second song in the medley is a show tune from the 1959 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Sound of Music. It's another one. In the original Broadway production, Mary Martin again sang it in the role of Maria, and Julie Andrews played it in the 1965 film version. The lyrics reference things that Maria loves to fill the thoughts in her mind when times are really bad. It's been recorded by John Coltrane, Jack Jones, Herb Alpert, and Ariana Grande. I hope you'll enjoy my arrangement, my medley of Chim Chim Cheree and My Favorite Things. Thanks, honey. Hey, Duncan. Good to see you. Duncan interviewed me. If you want to hear a great podcast, go to my website, www.bunnybarnes.com. Duncan Lorman did a podcast interviewing me. It's really sweet. All of my history, if you want to know more about me, check that out. Thanks for the good comments. I so appreciate that. Chim, Cheree, and my favorite things. I love that medley. It's just so much fun. And I love the descending bass. So yeah, go check out Duncan's podcast on my website. The history of my life in 1 hour. So thank you all for coming today. I promise I will check out the comments later. Don't forget, Lawrence Juber is on at 4:30. Letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul. And I hope that my music makes you happy. I hope to see you in 3 weeks for Two for Friday at 4, number 34. And that you'll tune in for Slim, for Steve Edelman, next week. And maybe the following week if he gets some people watching him. That would be great. I love you all. Please stay safe. Get vaccinated. I'm really feeling safe at camp. Everybody has to show proof of vaccination, or they have to have a negative COVID test 3 days before the time coming to camp. So I do feel pretty safe going. You have to mask up while you're inside. So I'm feeling pretty safe, and on the airplane you have to be masked the entire time. So unless you're eating or drinking, that's kind of a little nerve-wracking. But life goes on, and vaccinated and feeling pretty good about it. Hope to get my booster soon. So I hope that you're all vaccinated and we get out of this Delta variant soon. Again, I love you all. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here today, and I'll see you in 3 weeks. Bye-bye.